Hello, everyone. This is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Welcome to Today in Bitcoin. Today is April the 29th, 2017. Thanks for the Litecoin to the Litecoin guy out there. Hey, check out this shirt, Crypto Hardware Wallet. I'm going to add their affiliate link below soon. I got a lot to catch up on, probably for Sunday's show, but do check out their links before. Get your Trezors or Trezors, whatever way you want to pronounce it. Any of the hardware wallets, they're good guys. Their links are below. Hello, Europe. Hello, Europe. So we're doing this at a European time in a European location, actually. I should keep my voice down. Everybody hear me all right over there in the chat? I just want to make sure this is going all right. I don't usually do that, but hello, guys in the chat. So Bitcoin shortages. If you guys watched the This Week in Bitcoin show yesterday, and that link is below, do check that out. We learned about some interesting things going on. In Canada, there seems to be a sort of a Bitcoin shortage at Francis's place, and then we have Tawanda Kembo down in Zimbabwe saying the demand is very, very high down there too. So people just can't get enough of the Bitcoin, even though we are at this all-time high. And I think it's pumping. People are getting excited and wanting more. So it's fueling the fire here. Anyway, so with this shortage here, yeah, people want it, and we may have not seen anything yet. And Jimmy Song over on the group show, which I linked to below, he says that he tried to set up an account at Gemini, and that Gemini has a huge backup of people trying to sign up. They can't sign up to people fast enough. They have more people who want to be there than they're letting in. So, I mean, that's amazing. I had an Australian guy contact me the other day. He wanted 10 Bitcoin. He's like, how can I get my hands on 10 Bitcoin? He didn't seem to know how. We're talking about a worldwide phenomenon here. I mean, and we're around, 1340 or something like that in price in US dollars. So, I mean, what happens when more people find out? Alistair Milne actually has an interesting tweet that I linked to below. It just says he's long on everything. And that kind of summarizes what's going on in the cryptocurrency world right now. With these altcoins are also pumping a lot. The top tier ones definitely, and some of the lower ones also. It's just everyone's doing well. Everyone's happy today, I think. So the total market cap for cryptocurrency, all the cryptocurrencies added up, is $35 billion. And that's more than doubled since January the 13th of this year. Bitcoin, and we'll link, and there are links below that show this. Bitcoin, please always check out the notes section below. You can get my cryptocurrency addresses there also, but the links that explain everything in this video are below. Pound that like button. We already have 56 people enjoying the scenery out here. But as I was saying, yeah, since January 13th, it's doubled. Bitcoin has gone from 12 billion in market cap to 21 billion in market cap. Yet, obviously, it's lost dominance. But still, I mean, that's amazing. So both of those numbers sound great to me, and they probably should sound great to everyone. Some of these top tier altcoins, their trading volumes are huge lately. So is Bitcoin's. I mean, that's something to keep an eye on here. Just the interest, the madness. I theorize that new people are coming into the space and they're buying Bitcoin and some Ethereum. Many old people who have been in this space are using their Bitcoin to buy ICOs, to buy altcoins. And I seriously doubt that the new money that's coming in, or not much of it, is going to altcoins other than Ethereum. Because again, we're talking about people who aren't experienced, using cryptocurrency. They want to just use it easy, have an easy use of their dollars to get, and so they go to Coinbase. I just butchered that whole thing. All right, so pound that like button if you like when I butcher things, and if you like being outside in Paphos, Cyprus. This is where I'm staying here. I'll be here until June the 15th. Come and visit. We'll have a fun time out here on the no. No, I do want to do something here for the people. And if I see you, we'll hang out, people. I do want to hang out with the people here in this country and put on an event. It is a beautiful country, obviously. And it's legendary. It's got a legendary Bitcoin story, although I haven't met any Bitcoin people here yet. I will soon. Okay, I see coin, and pound that like one. I see coins like Dogecoin pumping, and I see these ICOs, and it's just, those are not sustainable. But first, we were talking about altcoin bubbles on the show yesterday, the This Week in Bitcoin show, and I think first there is going to be a below, not first tier, but anything below the first tier altcoin is going to crash. That's what you're going to see first. So I'm not saying that your Ethereum is going to crash. I'm not saying your Monero is going to crash. I'm saying the stuff below the first tier. And if you play in this altcoin space, and I don't recommend doing that, I'm a buy and hold Bitcoin guy. I mean, if you can get some free altcoins, whatever. And if you have a lot of money that you're willing to gamble, then sure, play with altcoins. But if you're willing to play in that space, you have to make an honest. You have to think here and decide for yourself, what tier is my altcoin really in? Is it really a first tier altcoin? And what are the chances of it completely crashing at any moment? And I would not recommend getting in on any of these ICOs at all. I mean, so many, they're scams. I mean, there's nothing is guaranteed here. Okay, the largest US dollar to Bitcoin trading volume, and I linked to below, is at the Gemini exchange, actually, in the United States. And that's the Winklevosses have that. And so until we get this Bitfinex thing straightened out, until the difference between Bitfinex and Bitstamp is there's no difference. I think we should go with this Gemini price of 1340. I mean, if indeed the numbers are right, and that's the highest US dollar Bitcoin volume being traded right now, let's go with them. So it's around 1340 on there right now. And so why are people going to Gemini? We said before that Jimmy Song said, you can't even sign up. There's so many people, and they're very strict there. So obviously some people do like regulation and they like hand holding. I mean, you can see the interest in the ETF that people like to have their hands held. They like to, and there's nothing wrong with that. If you're a traditional type of investor, you don't want to play with these exchanges in different countries. You like the Winklevosses. You believe in them. You believe in regulation and everything. So that's one reason why we see some people coming to Gemini. And there is banking uncertainty out there with a lot of, with Bitfinex, with BTC-E. And that is, when you're dealing with something in the United States that's highly regulated, it goes by all these New York rules, which I don't like the New York regulations, but you're not going to have banking issues when you deal with the Gemini exchange. So that's why we should. That's why people are flocking to it, but we should consider this to be the legitimate price of Bitcoin. I mean, people ask me, Adam, what's the real price? Go there. There's your answer for now. The Ethereum market cap is at $6 billion. And that's what Bitcoin was a year ago. And that is just, that says a lot about how the space has grown, really. And that Ethereum has stayed relevant and you can say whatever it does. You can say, oh, it's only because the ICOs now, but whatever, everything has gone up. It's just weird to think a year ago, would you say, wow, Ethereum's market cap is going to be what Bitcoin's is today? So I noticed that Crush the Street, which I was on that show twice now. Tone's been on the show twice. Vortex has been on the show. And I helped get all these guys on the show. Not that it matters or anything like that. I love their appearances on the show. But I like the Crush the Street guys is what I'm trying to say. And they have they're turning their channel into like a Bitcoin channel or cryptocurrency channel here. They have so many cryptocurrency shows on there now. It used to be, about finance and doom porn. And I'm glad they're getting away from that doom porn stuff. I'm glad it tells you something about the finance space that a channel like that is now, it's not becoming a full Bitcoin channel, but it's quite impressive the amount of Bitcoin guests they've interviewed. So yeah, Greg Hunter, wake up. You've had some horrible guests on lately, man. So he like some Shemitah type of guy on lately. Was it Bo Poloni? I don't want to butcher the guy or anything. All right. So Lorien Gamaroff has a new video out. Subscribe to him. I linked to it below. Hey, I am way behind in replying to emails. I think tonight I'm going to, well, it's this afternoon where you guys are, most likely if you're in the United States, but here in Europe, it's tonight almost. Pound that like button if you're one of those 100 live viewers that are enjoying this, especially if you're in Europe. But yeah, check out, I'll catch up with the emails soon, guys. Sorry. And I'll catch up with some of the comments too. I owe a lot of people, a lot of emails, a lot of exciting things going on behind the scenes. I want to go to some different countries around here, so we'll see how that goes. Andreas Antonopoulos has 2 new videos out that I linked to below. He talks about Ethereum and Zcash. In one of them, he says they're not alternatives to Bitcoin. Use them as complements to Bitcoin. He says they're specialized in doing something different than Bitcoin. He likes that. They don't compete with Bitcoin. Watch the entire thing. It's very interesting. He talks of Ethereum scalability issues of the future. And his other video, he mentioned something that he says all of his savings are in Bitcoin, which is amazing. That's very interesting. He's really a big believer. And he also says that, you know, if you want to get Bitcoin, don't buy a pack of cigarettes a week. Don't go to Starbucks twice a week. It sounds like something that I say. I say that all the time. Just don't get into this hyper-consumerism thing. And don't be addicted to cigarettes. But also, it's easier not to be addicted to coffee, I think. I don't know. I don't do any of those things. Coinbase is also making it kind of difficult to sign up here or buy Bitcoin. So, I mean, that's good. Here's someone emailed me this. Using Coinbase, I've used my Wells Fargo checking account for over a year to complete my buy and sell orders. Last night, I was denied access. And they said they would no longer handle Bitcoin transactions. That's Wells Fargo. I then went into Chase today. I was told they also would not allow my account to be used for purchasing Bitcoin. So are those 2 banks making it hard on Coinbase? I don't know. It's still, you know, if you're a longtime customer of Coinbase, I don't think they're having certain issues. I guess it's just if you're hooked up with certain banks. I don't know. But again, making it harder to get Bitcoin, whether you're a bank or you're Coinbase, and the demand is going up, this is only going to help the price and going to help other exchanges gain customers if they know how to get customers. One final thing, people hear me mention, and some of you already know the answer to this question, but a lot of people are like, why do you always mention the year 2020? And first of all, I'm not saying, I say buy and hold 2020. And I'm not saying to sell your Bitcoin in 2020, first of all. I'm saying if you must sell your Bitcoin, if you must, wait until the year 2020, because that is the year of the Bitcoin halving. It is such an important year. And just like 2016 was the year of the Bitcoin halving. And now I know a lot of people, and you all should know this too, did not experience the Bitcoin halving in 2016. So you need to know about the Bitcoin halving in this space, in the cryptocurrency space. If you own altcoins, if you own Bitcoin, you have to understand what the Bitcoin halving of 2020 is and what the one was of 2016. When you hear 2020, that's the first thing that should come to your mind is the Bitcoin halving. And anyway, the lead up to it will be filled with media hype, and the price will start to go up even before that, just like in 2016, but it'll probably even start earlier, the media hype, than in 2016. But if you know about this Bitcoin halving now, you're not going to have to pay a lot more money in 2019 to get your Bitcoin. If you're like, oh, I didn't know about this Bitcoin halving, now I'm learning about it in 2019, you're going to have to pay a lot more than you would now. So learn about this Bitcoin halving, then you'll understand why I keep on talking about 2020, and then you'll understand why I'm telling people to buy it now. So if you know about it now, you're going to have a huge advantage because we're getting newbies into this space all the time. In this video, I've talked about numerous examples of newbies, and it should be obvious to all of you familiar with the space that we're filled with newbies. Anyway, one last look here. If you like this background, give me a thumbs up and pound that like button. I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister. Remember to subscribe to this channel, like this video, share this video. I'm going to join you guys in the chat now. Bye.